So does soaking game meat in salt water really make a difference, especially when it comes to taste? We're gonna find out in this video. So for the longest time, I mean, this has been like in and out for me. Sometimes I soak my game meat, even fish, in salt water. It helps get the blood out, and it actually does, as you can see. So what I did is I grabbed some goose meat, which is, you know, actually known to be the gamiest, which, you know, I kind of hate that word. We're gonna test it out. As you could already see, one of them I put in salt water for about 24 hours, and one of them I just left in the fridge. I actually trimmed all the silver skin. I trimmed any bad parts, some vessels that might be there, right? Anything that will give you an odd taste. There's probably some steel in there as well, but we'll figure that out later. So the plan is here to actually figure out which one tastes better. Personally, as you can see, the one that hasn't been soaked actually looks like meat, and the one that has looks pretty. I mean, if you were to see, you know, the one that I soaked, it's a little lighter. And if you saw that at a grocery store, you probably wouldn't buy it, right? If you're soaking your meat, you don't want to put too much salt, otherwise it's literally going to be way too salty. But I gave it a rinse right after. It shouldn't be too bad. You just put maybe not even like a tablespoon of salt. If you have warm water and dissolve it, it's better, right? But this one here, the red one, the darker one, I didn't touch it. All I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to season it, otherwise it'd be pointless. And I'm going to throw it on the barbecue, right? So I have just olive oil here, and I'm going to put some steak spice, some salt, and just some garlic powder. That's it. You know, if I cook it bland, it's just going to taste terrible. I would never do that to meat. But I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to let it sit out for maybe half an hour, get to room temperature. Throw it on the barbecue, 135, 130. You know, medium rare is usually what I like. And then, you know, when my dad, even when my brother comes home, we're gonna test it out, and we're gonna figure out what actually tastes better. Honestly, like this one here, like looks like almost like a chicken breast. Like there is no blood in it. And you know, when you actually cut into meat, especially, you know, after cooking it and making it medium rare or whatever you like it, it's red or it's pink, dark pink in the middle, or there's, you know, blood or juice coming out. I get it. Like I've done it with many game meats, you know, venison as well, duck. You could do it. I don't think it's gonna taste bad. Have I ever compared them together? No. Have I had meat that's like actually been bled out that tasted bad, and meat that, you know, hasn't tasted bad? Yeah, I have, but that's usually because of the cooking, right? So I honestly think that this right here, the one that hasn't been bled out, is gonna taste the best for sure. Alright, so that's done now. As you can see, they look pretty good. They both look good. This one here, the one that's been soaked, actually looks bigger. Maybe because it's the water. I'm thinking that this is gonna shrink the most, but I don't know. Right now, write in the comments which one you think is gonna shrink the most right now, because I'm kind of curious. They actually like lose, I'm pretty sure, way more than like 30-40% of their size, so we're gonna see. Alright, so I'm going to get the grill going. Obviously, you know, this is done. This is going to sit for maybe 10-20 minutes. I'm going to put it on the barbecue. It'd probably take not even up to 20 minutes. I'm going to sear it on both sides with the lid open, and then we're going to try it out later on. So I'm going to let the meat cook with the lid open for probably about 4 or 5 minutes. Flip it over, sear the other side, and then leave it till it hits about 130. Take it off, let it rest, and then we'll be ready to go and test it out. So looking at the meat now, I mean, they look about the same. This one's obviously grayer than that one. This one's a little darker, so I don't know, they're looking okay. Not a lot of juices in these breasts anyways. There's some coming out, there's some blood, and then also on this one, but when it comes to cooking, I don't really see too much of a difference. So it's been about 10 minutes since I let it rest. I'm gonna go ahead and try it open now, but I'm gonna cut them in half. We're gonna see the middle, see if there's a difference in, you know, how it looks cooked, and then we're gonna try it. So let's see here. Let's get the one that's soaked on this side here. And now the one wasn't, which I think is gonna be better. Oh, that looks way better. Look at that. You tell me which one looks better. I'm thinking the one that isn't soaked, but that's probably biased. If you actually look, this is the one that hasn't been soaked, and it just looks incredible. It looks way better, looks put together. And then, look at the difference. Right, like, it looks kind of the same, right? But it looks more squishy, broken down. Now they were cooked at the same temperature. It's just not, you know, it's very wet and squishy, right? This is more firm. You see how it's like, you know, kind of like a sweet potato shape compared to, you know, just squished down. Let's see if I can make a difference here. If I do like, you know, like it springs up, right? And then this one, just firm, man. Like literally, look at that, man. That says it all. So, all right, so we're gonna try the one that has been soaked. Let's see what happens here. Pretty good. There you go. There you go. It's good. I wouldn't say it's chewy. Different texture than the steak. More like a chicken breast, kind of. It's not bad. It's definitely like less bouncy than the other one. Like it's very jiggly. So there is a difference in, you know, this one's a little bouncy here. Let's see. I'm curious. This is gonna be the best one. Oh yeah, and like juices are just coming out of this one. Yeah, way better. Dramatically better. The one that I did not soak in water is way better. Yeah. Not chewy at all. Has the meat texture. No gamey blood flavor at all. I just rinsed it, never soaked it one bit. Yeah. Not salty. This is a little saltier, even though it's not really salty, but this is like the perfect amount. Yeah, this is definitely, it's the best one. Alright, so, I mean, I'm gonna probably finish some of this up. Obviously the one that wasn't soaked. I've never compared them like that, ever. Now, I think that we're kind of tricked, and I don't know, I haven't really researched this, but when it comes to meat, there's a different blood in the muscle compared to, you know, when you field dress it and blood comes out, right? Running through the body and organs. So I think we're kind of tricked into like, yeah, we need to get that out, but it's a different type of blood, right? It's not, I mean, you want to see the blood kind of come out when you cook it, and you would never do that to a steak you buy, right? For some reason we do that with our game meat. I don't know why. I mean, I don't use the word gamey, but if I had to pick one, the one that soaks was actually gamier. So I'm not really too surprised here, but it was nice to actually do this. Do they both taste good? Yeah, everyone would eat both. But when it comes to texture and taste, the one that hasn't been touched basically is the best one. And these were frozen for 3 months. You could do this with any meat, so yeah, don't soak your meat anymore, man. If you guys would like to see me do this with fish, I know with fish it's a little, you know, a lot of people swear on it to do it. Maybe they're right, but I think I'm gonna test that out too, because, you know, I always do it, I never miss it with fish. But let me know in the comments if you guys want me to try it with fish. Or if you even like, you know, test videos like this. I know everyone's got game meat in their freezer right now, so now's kind of a good time to post this. But I'm gonna let my dad and my brother kind of see which one tastes better as well, other than me. And then, yeah, I mean, you guys try yourself. Maybe you'll have a different opinion. All right, so yeah, so that one, go ahead, try that one. So that's the one that's been brined.
I shouldn't have took the little piece, but give me a chance to chew.
Okay, now try this one.
Delicious. Cooled off, rested beautifully. It looks.
Yeah.
No blood and very nice. The
Yeah.
texture is amazing when you chew on it.
So that's the one that hasn't been touched. Still blood in it.
That hasn't been touched?
Yeah, like no salt water, nothing.
I like it a little better.
That's what I said.
I taste the salt stronger. Or maybe not that.
Is it saltier, you're saying?
I taste the cooked sear more.
So which one's better? The one that hasn't been
I
soaked?
think the second one was better.
Yeah, the one that hasn't. That's what I said. So, not soaked, soaked in water.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now this one.
That one's not soaked. No brine. Nothing. Which one's better?
That one's better.
Really?
Yeah.
So me and Pop said this one's better.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's better. But like,
So this one, the one that's brine, is better. Why?
we get another taste here.
Yeah.
Get
Get another taste, because
That's how I feel. Are you gonna tell me now that you fucking switched it?
no, I'm gonna tell you now that whatever Jesse's saying right now, don't take too heavily because
I have no taste buds.
and can't cook.
Yeah.
Tango! Tango! Come here. Come. Which one do you like better? Here. You like that one? Hold on. Hold on. Hey! You're too close. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity on the table. Or you like this one? That one's so. What do you think? This one? Yeah, he likes the same one I do. Good boy.